Hello, 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 everybody. We are here on the Good Time Show with Miss Tyra B.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
No problem. So, how have you been? How are you?
I've been wonderful, actually. Just, living the usual.
She said living the usual.
Living. Now, for the listeners
Breathing.
for the listeners who don't remember or don't know, you actually came out with a song called "Giving Me a Rush." You had "I'm Still in Love." You had a lot of singles that came out. Now, do you often get known as a new artist because the generation and time has changed, or do people realize and recognize who you actually are?
I think a lot of people still make the connection. They come to my social networks and they're like, "Hey, aren't you the girl that sung Country Boy or Still in Love or whatever single they remember at the time?" But it is a new wave of new fans out there that have no idea who I am, but they're catching on.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Now, when did you actually realize that you wanted to sing professionally?
That had been about, I was about 8 or 9. I wrote my first song back then, and then I started a group when I was about 11 or 12, and ever since then, I just never put the mic down.
Okay.
Okay. Now, who are some of your musical inspirations in the music industry?
Most definitely Michael Jackson, first and foremost.
Legendary.
I gravitate towards entertainers. So I love Justin Timberlake and Usher. Chris Brown's doing his thing. So, just people that can give you a really, really good show.
Okay.
Now, I have a question for you, because I'm quite sure a lot of listeners, from your fans to everybody that's listening right now, wants to know, like, what have you been up to?
And what happened?
Yeah, like, far as the break, a pause, like, what causes an artist in this business sometimes to pause? Because in fans' eyesight, they don't understand or don't know what goes on between labels or goes on between contracts or things of that nature.
Right. Well, yeah, I got signed in 2004 to an independent label, and they had distribution through, first was Universal, and then they got picked up by Warner Brothers around the Giving Me a Rush time. Basically, I kind of just fell back. The things, me and my label just weren't seeing eye to eye creatively, and then there were some things that wasn't sitting right with me on the business side as well, so I had to just regroup, take a step back, and get my team together, because in the beginning of my career, I didn't have a team. I didn't have a manager. I didn't have, I had a lawyer, but it was complicated. Let's just say that it was a conflict of interest when it came to my lawyer, and I just really needed to step back. So it was nothing. Like, I didn't get dropped from my label or nothing like that. It was actually my decision. I wanted to get everything straight and figure out what was going on. And it was certain music that I wanted to release that I couldn't release under that label. So I wanted more creative freedom, basically. And so I just chilled until we both decided they would let me go. So that's where I've been. But I haven't stopped working. I've always been writing. I've always been recording, just really doing my thing. And now I got released last year around June. And so I just hit the ground running after that.
Okay, that's good. That's a good thing. Most fans don't understand, the struggle that it takes to get out of, a record label controversy. So good thing that, you finally got through it. Now, the song that we're going to play today on the show is called Sex, which is from your mixtape that you have, The Morning After.
The Morning After?
Yes.
Ma'am.
So we're going to get into the single, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about it. And
who produced it? How can your fans stay in contact with you? But I just want to say salutes, because, it's very hard for an artist, and especially a female, to fight for their rights, fight for, and take a stand. So salute you for making it through and making that stand.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
No problem. Well, we're going to hop into your single, so you have the floor. Go ahead and introduce it.
This is my brand new single off of my mixtape, The Morning After. It's called Sex. Check it out.
off your phone right. You know when we get it started, get as much as I can get. Oh baby, tonight I'm gonna get as much as I can get. I'm gonna get as much as I can baby. I'll do it tonight. I just want your sex. I'm gonna get as much as I can get. Because it is the best, best tonight.
We are back on the Good Times Show. I am the Princess of All.
I'm your man, Jay the Great.
And we are still here with the lovely Tyra B. We just got done banging her new song, Sex.
Sex. And then you look, she said banging.
I know. I was about to say, banging probably wouldn't have been the best word to use.
We just got finished banging Sex by Tyra B.
Maybe my word choice is a little bad, but
yeah, you definitely got a hot joint right there. Who produced that?
Thank you. It's actually produced by a producer out of North Carolina. His name is D. Bryant. He's up and coming. I kind of just ran into him through a mutual friend, and we kind of connected, and he produced every record that's on my mixtape.
Okay.
That's what's up. Now, I actually got a chance to listen to a couple of singles from the mixtape. Now, how did you come up with the concept of the mixtape and the name of it, actually?
Well, obviously, Sex was a single. Me and him just kind of got in the studio, and we just, we co-wrote that record together. And I said, well, let's make a mixtape. Since this is the first single, let's talk about what's going to happen after sex. So that's where The Morning After came from.
Oh, okay. Because I heard Dance, and then I heard Still in Love Part 2.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Now, where can they find this mixtape?
You can download the mixtape at its-tyrab.com. That's the official website.
Okay, its-tyrab.com. People right now, write this down or go to the site right now. Its-tyrab.com, and they can download it. Now, it's free?
Absolutely free.
100% free, people, right now.
I've been gone for way too long to be charging people as soon as I come back out. Like, I just need to give them some free music. I haven't given them music in a while, so I felt like my fans deserve that.
Now, what do you think about the music industry right now?
What do I think about the music industry?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, like the mind state of music right now.
I think the labels are being very lazy. I mean, I think it's they want quick money, and so they're doing all of these single deals. They're not really putting the effort into artist development projects anymore. But there are a few sprinkled in there, some very talented artists that that I really dig. Like, I love what Miguel's doing. I think he's really dope. I love Bruno Mars. Of course, you got the original, the great. You got Beyonce and the whole list of other people. But I mean, I don't know. I guess that's just the state of the music industry because it's about $1. You got to make some money, and that's what it is. And I'm hoping that artists like myself can turn that around and we can have more artists again.
Well, I gotta say this because when I hear you speak, you sound like you speak from a very old school kind of grounded position. Where that's where I came from. Back in the day before social media and the internet, you had to do record pools, you had to do all the radio interviews, and the label really got behind you. It was artist development. They gave you promotion budgets. They gave you video budgets. They gave you traveling budgets, wardrobe budgets. I mean, they really took care of their artists, and now it seems like it's like the music industry is almost like, well, no, it's almost like the auto industry. It's like they're manufacturing artists, it's putting them out, and every year we see a new artist, and it's just like you would think all these artists would come together and form a label that just focuses on artists, because I agree with you. These 360 deals and a lot of things that they're offering, it's ridiculous. Like, they're making it to where you can barely even make any money.
Absolutely. It is. It's actually horrible, but I mean, I think, I don't know if it's at a place where it can't be turned around now, I mean, it's music, so I think it'll prevail at the end. But I don't know what I don't know what the solution is right now. Maybe it is that, you know, all these artists need to come together and build their own label. I don't know. I would love to be a part of something like that.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because you know,
That's a great look.
I love music, and I love talking to individuals that really love their craft, and you know, you sound, you got passion in your tone. So you know, I love to see artists stay around and have passion for it. It's just not coming in for the quick buck.
Mm-hmm. They're grinding.
Right. Oh, if it was for the Bucks, I would have been out a long time ago.
So now, where can your listeners and your fans find you at? Are you going to hit the road? Are you doing any shows?
Do you have any? I know you got the release party for the single coming up.
Yeah, the release party is here in Atlanta, June 8th at Museum Bar. That'll be the first performance since the mixtape drop, and I'll actually be debuting the official single, which I'm not going to release yet because I just want to, you know, perform it, and then I'm going to drop it on iTunes. So, and then after that, we are in talks of a promo tour. So that's, you know, that's a good thing.
Okay, well, when you get the promo tour, you got to give us some tickets so we can give them away.
Absolutely. We do some giveaways, the whole 9 yards.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Well, we thank you so much for having you on the Good Time Show, and I hope to hear from you again and come back and show us some love.
Absolutely. People, make sure y'all go check her out. Go ahead and give the listeners your Twitter, your social medias, everything where they can contact you.
And stay up to date.
Okay, well, everything is pretty much consistent. It's Tyra B. That's Twitter and Instagram. ITSTYRAB. The official website again is it's-tyrab.com. Download the morning after. I hope you enjoy it. And you guys, thank you for having me. I really had a good time with you.
I appreciate you calling in, man. It's so much love. People, please go check out her site. Stay in contact with her. Go get this single. Go download the mixtape. It's
the
free.
morning after.
She's saying she's giving you free music for you to understand that she is bringing you fire.
FREE. Free.
And y'all said y'all were going to fly me out to Vegas, right? Didn't y'all say that? Y'all didn't say that.
Hey, listen, we can put something together. You know, we can get you out here. You come do a show. We do a listening party out here in Vegas.
Listen, man, if I come out to Vegas, I'm gonna give you a hell of a show. Okay?
Sounds like a plan.
We gotta make something happen then. Look, people, keep it locked. It's the Good Time Show. Tyra B, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Make sure you guys go download her mixtape, and we'll be right back on the Good Time Show.